Hey everybody, it's Toya Tiller and I'm back with another video. This is the review for Belle Collective Season 4, Episode 1. The title of the episode is Belle Biv the Rodeo. So we just gonna hop straight into it. So we start the episode off with Tamara and Damon. And they're at the fertility clinic. Say hi to mom and dad. Okay. They getting the ultrasound today. So come to find out Tamara is pregnant, y'all. So congratulations to Tamara and Damon on that. They seem very excited. They seem like they're gonna be good co-parents, even if things don't work out in the long run with them. Because I do know that on the last season, Tamara and Damon was kind of like on the edge of each other. So I mean, like, even if things don't work out, they still seem like they would be good co-parents for real. Like, because they've been on and off ever since either high school or college. It was one of them, y'all. Either way it goes, they're best friends before anything at this point. That's all I'm saying. So I think that'll be good for the child. And Damon seemed like he's gonna be a good father. Tamara, she's gonna be a good mom. So I feel like it's a good collaboration. Congratulations. Then again, I don't know, cause Damon already talking about he got a lot of babysitters. He trying to get yeah. He's telling the nurses talking about some, yeah, because they was like, we love y'all. We love y'all too. Y'all just don't know. We love y'all so much. Y'all been with us through all of this, da 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 da. So, of course, they looking at the nurses like family now. So, the one he talking about some, yeah, we got a lot of babysitters. Boy, you already trying to throw the child off to somebody else. So, now we see Letitia and So Gucci. They meet up at the cowgirl and cowboy boots, though. So, they going in there to buy boots for the rodeo. And Letitia, she see the assistant at the store, and he's a handsome young fella with a chocolate complexion, okay? So Letitia, she was like, she was telling So Gucci about something. See, now you know chocolate is my weakness. Y'all already know what chocolate she is weak for. Okay, we ain't even got to say that. So she ended up flirting with the man, talking about he trying helping her put on the boot. She's talking about push harder, push harder, like Letitia. And then got the nerve to say, "Ooh, let me stop, cause who knows? Cliff might be somewhere standing off with a camera, ready to go tell Glenn what I'm up in here saying. Like, who cares about what Glenn find out? Like, why are you still biting your tongue because you don't want Glenn to find out you said this, or you don't want nobody to hear you say this and go back and tell Glenn? Like, who cares if you single and ready to mingle and you really feel the same way you said you feel in the confessionals? Talking about you a grown woman doing grown things, buying grown cowgirl boots. Okay, so why even bring up, ooh, let me hush, because I don't want Cliff to find out and go tell Glenn. Who gives a damn? Like, I'm not finna watch my mouth just to save Glenn's heart, ears, and every damn thing else. Glenn ain't stopped to save me when he was making that baby on me. Yeah, moving right along. Okay, so now, so Gucci brings up how Latrice acted at the panelists as a panelist on Letitia's panel for the what they call it, the women empowerment brunch. So yeah, they showed the flashback. Latrice, y'all know she had traded her mimosa for a Remy. Okay, so she was a bit tipsy and she was up there talking out the side of her neck. I mean, honestly, I ain't saying what she was saying wasn't true, cause I mean, I feel like if everyone could have more than a 9 to 5, they would. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like what she was saying wasn't true, but I do agree with Letitia when she said that that's not empowering. The way you said it, it's not empowering for women, that for the audience that we are speaking to, because most of those women out there in this audience has a 9 to 5. So by you saying that, it can come off offensive. So I do agree with Letitia and her frustration with Latrice right now. So Gucci, she brought it to her attention. She was like, I just think that you let her slide with a lot of stuff. Like, you don't make her take accountability for anything that she does wrong. So Letitia, she received So Gucci's words, and she was told her, she was like, I'm glad you spoke to me about it, because you my girl too at the end of the day. Because so Gucci really was like standoffish about speaking to her about that, because she didn't want, because she know that Latrice and Letitia is closer than her and Letitia. And I guess she just didn't want to start no smoke. But either way, y'all, the the smoke is already in the air, period. Because now, after Letitia sees this video of this interview that Latrice done spoke on her, she about to get confronted about that as well. So we're gonna move right along. And y'all, excuse me, I am not trying to rush this review. It's just that I have to get to work in the next hour or so. So I'm just trying to go ahead and give y'all this review before I get ready for work. So forgive me if I'm, rushing through. But I'm just trying to multitask, that's all. Thank y'all for supporting me. I do appreciate it. So now we see Essie and Marie. They're in her office, and looks like they're having a little business meeting, or whatever the case may be. Handling up on their Hamilton Davis and all of that. So Letitia, she walks in, and come to find out that her and her Letitia Pearson's Enterprise, LPE, and Hamilton Davis, yeah. In my Letitia voice, that Hamilton Davis, yeah, they have collaborated. So now they're doing business together to buy properties. And I think what they're doing is like trying to get enough property so that they can sell them to needed people, like people that's that's receiving government help. So yeah, and that's a good thing. That's a really good thing, and I like how they collaborated with that. Yeah, I'm ready to see it. So while Letitia was there, she brought up the fact that So Gucci invited them all to the rodeo. So she was like, find out what your schedule's looking like, so if y'all know if y'all can come or not. And so somehow Latrice got brought up. So now Essie shows Essie shows Letitia the interview that Latrice did on social media. Because she said she had to fast from social media for a while. But when she got back on now, she seen what Latrice had said. And Latrice said that you was just a co-worker. So Letitia, she listened to the interview or whatever, and she was like, I had just talked to Latrice that same day. And she was, asking me about makeup and stuff. Like honestly, if I'm just a coworker, then I must be the coworker, the employee of the lifetime. So yeah, Letitia seems like she's really in her feelings about this. And Marie, she was like, getting drunk make you lie like that? Yeah, Marie talking about, she's the opportunities. She wants your whole life. Yeah, here go Marie. You been getting speaking engagements, right? You been doing brunches, right? Yeah. But it wasn't until you start getting booked up. And now she want a piece of the pie. So Marie feel like She feel the same way so Gucci feel basically. She feel like Letitia don't hold Latrice accountable for anything that she does wrong, and she also feel like Latrice is not really Letitia's friend. Now, after what she spoke in the interview, of course she's not really Letitia's friend. She feel like they're just co-workers. And if she feel that way, it must be some reason why she feel that way, because she did speak on the fact that my friends are in my real life. We don't know what Letitia, and I don't know. I don't check their Instagrams. I don't follow them. So I don't even know if they really do hang out outside the show. Maybe Latrice is right. I don't know. Maybe now, if Letitia, the type of friend that's coming by, checking on you, calling you, trying to see if she can do anything, do you need anything, if she's that type of friend to you, Latrice, why, knowing that you're going through what you're going through, then I would get offended as well if you just call me a coworker after I've been trying to reach my hand out as a friend. And I'm there for you. We talk about whatever. I'm thinking that like Latrice, they names is getting me all confused right now. Like Letitia told Latrice, I look at you like a little sister. So I do feel like Letitia really do look at Latrice as a friend. And that's why she's so hurt right now. Now, with what Latrice said in the interview about Latrice, y'all forget it. Okay. What the girl said in the interview about the other girl, then I can understand why she is frustrated with her, because why you ain't never say that to me? Like why we never talked about this? Why you got me sitting up here feeling like I'm big sis, and the whole time you look at me as coworker? I probably kind of feel played too. So yeah, moving right along. Now we see Latrice. She's meeting up with Tamara at a restaurant so that they can chop it up. And I was wondering, the host that sat them down and ordered their drinks, I was wondering, was that goddess Lent's hair in her head? Because there was some cute hair that she had in her head. There was some really nice hair. And her hairstyle was cute. But I couldn't tell if it was bundles or a wig. Either way, that was just a side thought. Anyways, whenever they sat down, Tamara, she ordered a bottle of water, while Latrice, she got her a drink, probably another Remy. I ain't hear what she wanted, so I don't really know for sure. But either way it go, y'all know she drinking. So, and she told Tamara that, girl, you got to drink with me sometime. You can't keep on being boring, basically. You need bottles of water. Like, yeah, it's time to turn up. But little do she know, Tamara is pregnant, and Tamara have not told anyone yet. She have not told any of the Bells. I'm sure no one knows but her, Damon, and her parents right now, because it's still really fresh. So she want to wait till the time is right. Okay, so they're talking, and Latrice brings up So Gucci, and she was just saying how she was, it was good to see her show up at her event. So now they're trying to be cordial and everything, but it ain't like nobody trying to make friends, but it's cool that they can be in the same room. And so she brought up fibroids, and she was asking Tamara, she was telling her that she's kind of scared that maybe that might be the reason why she haven't been getting pregnant, because her and Cliff been having sex every day, at least twice a day. And I'm just like, Latrice, you don't give me that you busting it open and squatting it wide to Zaddy, okay, every day or twice a day. You got to give me more. Okay, get up off of me now. It's over. Glad that it's over. and I be back in the bed maybe next week. Yeah, because on the last season you weren't even sleeping in the same bed with this man. You was in a whole nother room. Yeah. So you can't make me believe that you really up and down just that sexually attracted to Cliff. Yeah. You can barely even understand what this man is saying. Yeah, let me move right along. Now, it was a good conversation that Tamara had with her about the fibroids. She let her know that it might seem scary, but it happened to millions of black women. And she also spoke on the bill that she put in for the research, the bill that she was contacted about for the research of fibroids, finding out why does it happen to so many black women. And I feel like that's a good research. That's a really, really good research. Because I wonder why does that happen to so many black women overall. You know. So either way, it was a good conversation. I feel like after Latrice talked to Tamara, she felt better about everything that was on her mind. She felt better about everything. About getting through her situation with her fibroids now. So it's a good thing that she did talk to Tamara about it because she did talk to the right person. So now everybody shows up to the rodeo and they all looking good with their cowgirl and cowboy hats on, cowgirl, cowboy boots on, stepping through. Okay. So JJ decided that he wanna get on the bull. Talking about we gonna see who gonna ride this bull today. Y'all know he ready to clown. So he get on the bull. We see Cliff get on the bull. Then after that, Willie get on the bull. Yeah, when Willie got on that bull, Akeisha, she was back there talking about some, Willie, be careful. No, seriously. Be careful. Y'all, she got serious with that one. She was thinking about, oh, I need you here for these kids. I can't do this by myself. And y'all, Akeisha got small kids too. He was like, please don't break a leg. I don't need you to break a bone. Shucks, I feel her. So, after that, they all sat down with their popcorn and everything, get ready to watch the rodeo. And I didn't get this part for real. When Latrice, she patted on Cliff's shoulder and told him that Glenn wants you to go sit down now. And that's when Glenn got up and went in. Not Glenn. Cliff got up and went and sat down now behind Glenn. And Glenn said something to him or whatever. And after that, he was sitting there eating his popcorn back there behind Glenn, talking to Tamara, running his mouth at her. And here goes Letitia. She telling Glenn, talking about something. Why would you tell him to come down here whenever we was enjoying our own space right now? And you just got home and da-da-da-da-da. Like, Cliff ain't even really saying that no way. He just said, that's why I didn't even get the scene. Because he just sat down behind Glenn. Like, it'd be different if him and Glenn went and walked off and she felt some type of way. But, girl, y'all at the rodeo right now anyway. Why would you even want to have a long time with Glenn when I thought you were supposed to be moving on from him? Letitia, I'm done with this whole storyline with you and Glenn at this point. I'm tired of talking about it. So Gucci takes everybody to the bar for drinks after the rodeo. And she in the confessionals, the rodeo was just so good, I had to take everybody out to the bar to have drinks. Like, girl, calm down. Why you gotta sound so scripted all the time? They be getting on my nerves. Now everybody is walking in and having a seat. And we see Marie, she comes in and she apologized. She was like she had to go to her daughter's, I think she had practice or a dance off or something she had. But yeah, she couldn't be there because she had to be a mom first, period. Now, Latrice and Cliff, here they come walking through the door. And why every time they walk in to the building together. They look like they just got through arguing in the car. Like it really be giving y'all just got through arguing in the car. They facial expressions. So now Letitia, she makes a toast to success, prosperity, some more good, great things, and last but not least, friendship. And Tamara and Tamara, I keep calling her Tamara. Tamara and Latrice, they look at each other and they was like, I ain't even hear that toast. Friendship? No, I ain't hear that toast. So we gonna make our own toast. So Cliff, Tamara, and Latrice, they all sitting together. And the rest of them over there sitting together. So yeah. And that's what Latrice said in her confessionals. She said that it's split up into two camps. And if that's how it has to be for us to get along, then so be it. So it seems like to me, no, Latrice didn't look at Letitia as a friend. She only looked at her as a coworker. I mean, she basically just said that. That's why she's sitting over there with Tamara, because y'all already know Tamara ain't feeling it with Letitia no more after the incident with Marie. When her and Marie went to go see that man. Yeah. When they was all out of line for that. So I don't blame Tamara for not wanting to kick it. And who knows? Latrice might not be wrong either. Yeah, Marie, she won't let up off Glenn right now. Yeah. She talking about, oh, so why you be on the phone with Cliff all the time? And Glenn say, because he know what I like. Marie said, because he know what you like. Y'all, it's a lot going on at this table. And then in the midst of this conversation, Glenn telling Letitia to order Marie food. Marie said, well, why won't you tell Cliff to order your food? Yeah. I'm like, what type of argument is this? If they don't stop drinking now, put the drinks down. So Marie asking Glenn, what's the difference between you and Cliff friendship and me and Letitia friendship? Glenn say, oh, there's a lot of difference. Then he turned to Letitia. He was like, this woman was about to get you a whole apartment just to get you away from your husband. And that's family, y'all. Y'all already know what Glenn is insinuating because he done already said it last season. Talking about, you already got Essie. Why you want my woman? Why you want my wife? Y'all, if they don't hang up this storyline and move on. So Letitia, she talking to Akeisha. Let her know, about Cliff and Glenn and the shit that they do. So conversation switched over to Latrice, like always. On this episode anyway. Now, Letitia's telling Akeisha about the video that she saw on social media with the interview. Yeah, and so Akeisha was like, no, we're co-workers, but y'all are actually friends. So Letitia feel like she need to confront Latrice about that because she had already let it slide with Latrice whenever she was doing her little thing on Ferris Street. And Latrice was like, well, I guess I entertain it, So I guess Letitia, she's starting to see different in Latrice at this point. So she feel like it's time for them to have a talk. So yeah, she's going to confront her about the situation, but we're going to get to that part just 1 second. So Latrice walks into Letitia's Pearson's Enterprise to go and talk to her once again about helping her speak to her peers because y'all know Latrice don't really know how to talk. So, I mean, she ain't as bad as her husband. She ain't as bad as her husband, but, she says she don't really know how to speak to her peers. So she's always going to Letitia for help for that. So here she is once again. But this time, Letitia, she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to talk about it. Only thing she wanted to talk about was straightening Latrice on how she behaved on her panel and the things that she said in her interview. So she telling Latrice, she was like you offended a lot of people when you said who the F wants a 9 to 5. So Latrice, she apologized about it, but then she justified it. She was like, but honestly, who do want a 9 to 5? Like, she feel like she didn't say anything wrong. And which I said in the beginning, I don't feel like she said anything wrong. I just feel like it was to the wrong crowd. It was at the wrong time in the wrong place. We're trying to empower these women. We're not trying to make them feel bad for having to get up and go to a 9 to 5 job. You know? So, yeah. I feel why Letitia is very embarrassed and bothered with Latrice on that part. Now, she brought up the interview. And she was like, I'm real bothered about that because I felt like I was more than just a coworker to you. And Latrice was like, but you are more than just a coworker to me. And I'm thinking in my head, well, why didn't you say that? Why did you say that, oh, they're just coworkers. She's just a coworker. If you actually look at her as a friend, or better yet, the way you said in the confessional, you always looked at her as a big sis. Same way she said she always looked at you as a little sis. So where's the energy? Where's the coworker energy coming from in the interview? Like who you trying to prove? What point you trying to prove? What's going on? So yeah, I agree with Letitia's frustration right now. Another thing, Letitia done got into it with Marie, her best friend, behind this girl, trying to defend her. So yeah, of course, I would be bothered too. I would be bothered the same way Letitia bothered. Like, no, we got to talk about this. Yeah, you have to get confronted on this because I done damn near fell out with my best friend that I know is really loyal to me and that I know I'm more than a coworker to her. I done fell out with her defending you. I'm defending a coworker. Yeah, I feel Letitia. So Letitia feel like Latrice is always trying to tear the next woman down. So she was like, who have I tried to tear down? Who have I tried to tear down? She brought up So Gucci, talking about the fact that you tried to tear her down with her business, saying that she ain't never sold nothing. Now, I have to say this. When Latrice said that, how can you say I'm trying to tear another woman down all the time whenever you sit here and watch these bitches blatantly attack me? I have to agree with Latrice. I have to. The whole mess with Marie started in the beginning because Marie attacked this girl at the table about some hair. This ain't goddess. This ain't what I paid for. This is some bullshit. Yeah. Y'all remember that? The way she came at that girl, she could have did it a whole lot. You could have did it a lot more calmer than what you did because you came at her like, yeah, you was already rah-rah, Marie. To me, that was attack. I would have looked at it the same way. And it's been on ever since with her and Marie. Anytime Marie see Latrice, them bull horns come out. Yeah. Now, So Gucci, with her, she was the one that felt like she needed to confront Latrice about the whole her hooking up with another realtor on a property. Whenever it ain't even have to be all of that. You turned it into, so Gucci turned that into beef. When really it was supposed to be chicken. Okay? It was never supposed to be beef. Like we could have talked about it, bam. Left it at that. No. What's her name? So Gucci, she wanted to go and tell all the girls. Start up some rah-rah. Yeah. So, no. I agree with Latrice. These girls have been blatantly attacking her. So she's not the only one that's trying to bring another woman down in this equation. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to get on up off here because I got to head to work. But until then, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl, Toya Taylor. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And also, hit that notification bell button so you know when I come through with more videos. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.